Hey Muncie, this is Josh from Joshin, Muncie. Through most of the things that I post on here, I typically try to remain relatively apolitical. While sure I may meme some things sometimes that are connected to politicians or politics, I don't make it the focal point of my work. But it seems as a local comedian, I've had my finger on the pulse of Muncie, and I think I can offer up real change. And although I've not declared anything official, I have been moved by the calls for me to run for mayor. I suppose that when people believe politics to be a joke, then we should elect the best man for the job. And I think for the best way for you to get to know the kind of job I would do is to explain to you my position on issues that our city is currently facing. Thanks to the hard work of local podcaster, journalist, and weasel stomper himself, Christopher Bilbrey, I have seen that one of the many issues we face revolves around the local animal shelter. Now, if anyone has lived in Muncie for long, you may remember my grandfather, Gail Workman, who ran the local shelter here for years, so I can speak with confidence that pounding dogs is in my blood. Now, as every politician has a 3-point plan, this is mine for the shelter. Number 1, the Muncie Animal Shelter is currently what is known as a no-kill shelter. Now, this is our first problem. You say no kill, I hear no guilt. People just dropping their pets off all willy-nilly. Oh, someone else will adopt them, it'll be fine, they won't kill them. Well, if they think they will, they might be a lot less inclined to just drop their pets off without a lot of thought, and it will provide for a much more somber walk back to the car. My next point is to use social media to its fullest advantage. Now, some shelters have already started doing this. My administration would ramp this up to 11. Upon arrival at the shelter, an adorable picture of the animal will be taken and posted to all social media with adoption details. And above the head of the animal, there will be a countdown timer. Now, the typical kill shelter has a 3-day policy, which in dog time is 21 days, more than fair. But to appease the bleeding hearts out there, let's say 10 days. Now, if I know people like I think I do, by the time that animal gets down to its last day, that post will have more shares than a drag show. I'm also contemplating a buy me some time feature as a way to raise money for cost of operations. Which brings me to my final point. Establish partnerships with local churches. Now, churches have long been the ones responsible for taking care of some very difficult issues that we face, and now I know how some may feel about separation of church and state. I know. But I have already been in contact with a church who wishes to remain anonymous, but they would be glad to take any animal that no one would otherwise notice missing. And although they do this good deed without the desire for the praise of the public, I'm sure their God will see and be appeased. This is just one of the areas that I feel I can best solve problems we face. We need people to make the tough decisions. I hope to later reveal some of the ways I propose we tackle this energy solar park fiasco and deal with the meth problem at the same time. I won't go into details right now, but it involves giant hamster wheels. Until next time, this is Joshin, Muncie. Like this video, follow, comment, if you want to see me take on the Muncie political machine.